Yo, 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 yo. What a world, what a fight, family. It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV, coming at you with some news you can use and another boxing conversation. Man, no, I don't get the, I ain't been going on live, man. I've been in the process of a move. Man, this shit right here is stressful. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm getting this shit taken care of. It's I finally finished packing up. I still got a little bit of miscellaneous shit laying around, but I'm packing up. I'm getting everything going. But as soon as I get it all together, we gonna be back like I ain't never left. You know what I'm talking about? I see my bro Quattro Cinco just fell in the building. What's up with it, young at?
Ain't nothing chilling. We're shaking everybody. I don't know why I can't see nobody. I only see myself.
Yeah. And it's just me and you.
Oh.
That's why. That's why you only see yourself because it's just me and you. And
Oh.
Omega Red and Shadow Nine is in the chat. Whatss up with it, fellas? It's
Oh.
just, I guess it's just us four. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Man, it's been a stressful ass move, dude. I swear to God, but I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. What's up with the main event, Mark? He said I had to stop in and hit that like for Mac. Man, appreciate it, main event. Man, yeah, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. What's going down, Agdo? Man, did you talk about all shit today going on in boxing? I seen you live. I couldn't get on today. You hear me,
Like
Quattro?
oh shit. Oh, put my headphones.
Huh? What'd you say? I didn't hear. You was breaking up. I didn't hear what you said, champ. Shit, Joseph Brown just entered the building. He said, "Spin that cam quick and let me see the queen." Say, man, that's on Thursday night, champ.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, huh?
Okay. Now I was putting my headphones. I was damn, hold
Hey, man, I got matter of fact, I'm glad you on. You know your boy trying to make a return, huh?
on.
You hear me?
Who?
Curtis Stevens. Curtis Stevens, your boy. Ain't that your people?
That's my cousin's people.
That's what I'm saying. He making his return at 154, getting ready to fight Amasoto. Amatoso.
The Japanese dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I favor Amatoso, but who knows?
Damn, you don't got no faith in Showtime? You don't got no faith in Showtime.
I ain't gonna front. Shit been kind of whack lately.
Man, but man, what you mean?
As far as you know, what I mean, besides the most exciting fight, really was Maurice Hooker and Jose Ramirez. They didn't even had a best.
Yeah, true.
It's just the actual fight was good.
Yeah, you right. It is, but shit. At the same time, it's
Dillian White,
hell. It's boxing.
Dillian White got suspended. Probably ain't gonna
Yeah,
be
that's
back.
actually what I. He ain't gonna. He not for to be the mandatory.
He shouldn't be
What's
the
up?
mandatory.
Nah, he not. What's up with it, Alan? I see you, fooler. No, he not. He not. Um, Blue Blood dropped a video earlier saying that he got dropped from the rankings completely. So I hope that's for real.
He probably hit up Wilder. I believe that. We'll probably hit up Wilder. He probably texted him and asked him, and Wilder probably heard that. I'm telling you because I would tell you shit like that because when I turn pro, I'm not gonna be on here like that. But you're gonna still be able to text me and ask me shit. I would tell you.
Yep. Oh man, what's up with it, Fooler? Fooler Sports TV. Oh well, Fooler probably busy over there
And
on one of the Cape Verde.
I did the first part of the hatch. I
The
gotta
first.
do the second part. Like the front part is stitched on it. There's another part I gotta get stitched.
Okay.
So I'll be hitting y'all up after that part. Right after that part is done, that's when I'm gonna sit in the hatch.
I'm ready to see him now.
Come back, it ain't finished. I don't want you to see it now. I mean, the front part is finished.
Yeah.
Max said, damn, 503 pressed me about it over the phone. He's like, don't forget about me, champ. You told me you was going to give me. I was like, nah, I got you, bro. I got you. I got everybody's done. Now I got to do another part to it. You know what I mean? I don't want to give it to y'all incomplete. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. Nothing wrong with that. Real talk. Nothing wrong with that at all, Chuck. Man. So before we get in, I'm not even gonna get on Dillian White just yet. There go Fooler. By the time you jumped in,
Yeah, my bad. I was just hold up with a couple of things right now.
no, it's all good, man. Shit, we got a couple of fights coming up, man, and I haven't had a chance to go live. I actually got some sparring footage that I need to drop too, that I recorded. I got a lot of shit I ain't been able to do it for me packing. But I do got a fight that I am interested in. I don't know how much you guys are interested in it, but I'm interested in this Michael Hunter Sergey Kuzman uh, fight. I'm actually interested in
What
that fight.
about the Chris Ariola card, man? That's more important than that. They
No,
got Mark.
I'm not saying it's not. I know it is, but that fight is this weekend. We're gonna talk about that. But the Michael Hunter and Sergey Kuzman fight was just made. Like we wasn't expecting that fight to be made. Like they came out of left field. That's why I said I'm just interested in it. Now, am I interested?
Come on, man. Don't beat me up. I know you the big grape, the big baby. No, I'm joking.
Nah, don't do me like that.
I'm messing with you, man. I'm
Don't do me
teasing
like that, Jeff.
you because back in the day. He said, "Don't do me like that."
Yeah, Jeff.
Man, get stupid. I'm messing with you.
Roy Jones got a card this weekend too, huh?
He do?
Yeah, in Vegas. My homeboy was supposed to fight on that card, but his opponent pulled out. Hey, Denise,
For
Louis
real?
C. Yeah, Roy. Roy Jones. With his promotional company, he got a card in
I
Vegas.
didn't think it was. I knew he had one, but I didn't think that anything was going on. I didn't really hear nothing like that. So,
It's on that UFC pass shit.
man, I can't wait to fight again, man. I've been getting good sparring at Hackensack, New Jersey. Shout out to my peoples in Hackensack.
Are you ready to go? Huh?
Only reason I say that this has been one of the best camps I ever had because, and it's crazy to say that I wouldn't think that, but because I ain't gonna lie, I never had this many variety. I had it like that in Camden, Jersey, when my uncle was still alive, but it wasn't like it was enough to switch around, but it wasn't like this though. Like I ain't gonna lie, they got mad dudes in this gym. I was liking it. I was like, all right, that's what's up. Niggas making the ring shake. Niggas is clapping during sparring sessions. You know what I mean? Even though I don't always need that. You know what I mean? I'm more like I'm a real Pisces, like Earl Spence. Like I'm the type it only could be two, three, four motherfuckers in the gym. I'ma still go hard like it's 18. You know what I mean? That's just how I am.
Right
But
on,
anyway,
right
we get into the topic we want to talk about, man.
on. Man,
I know I'm just talking. I'm just talking. You know.
man, honestly, it's free range. What's up with it, Cali? I see you in the building. Shakita, hey, Shakita, boxing fans, what's up with it?
Key to research this fight coming up so I could bring you on the show.
What is she? Love is not found, but it is built. Is that it? Huh? Where y'all
Where
getting
did
that at?
that come from?
That's from the topic of the day from Thursday.
Oh,
What's up with it, King Louis? I see you. I'm still love is not found, but huh? You got me lost now.
yo, what we gonna do the last day for hangouts? I work until 3 tomorrow.
Last day for Hangouts is Thursday. I'm gonna be at a radio
Today,
station.
nah, today's the 31st, right?
Today's the 30th, bro.
Today's
Tomorrow's the 31st.
the 31st. That means, oh yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, Thursday's the first, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Tomorrow's the last day.
Oh fuck. I'm thinking. I don't know why. I'm thinking. I'm
Mac,
off.
Mac be strong. Mac ain't telling y'all.
Too many headshots.
Yeah, word. You got slip.
Oh, I'm on the right one.
That's what I was
Tell
trying
me.
to tell.
Hold
That's
on.
what I was trying to tell 78, and nobody was preparing for this.
Let me get out of this. Let me make sure I'm on the right line because I'm seeing. Am I tripping?
You live. It says you live.
Oh, you know what it was, bro? Oh man. What's up with it, Kevin Stenhouse, Shakito Omega Red, Kevin? Man, bro, I don't know why. I'm literally looking at my live and I'm in the live, but my last Thursday chat was popping up. Like it was literally popping up. But I'm looking at the live and I just close it out and come back and I got the regular chat back. What the fuck was going on? I don't even know, man. I honestly don't even know. I was really that shit was a trip.
Well, I'm letting y'all
I'm sitting
know.
there looking at my live.
What happened? Is it good though? You
Uh,
good? It's good though, right?
yeah, I'm good. I'm back. I got everything going. I see only people in the building. There's Kevin Stenhouse, Shakita, Omega Red, Lewis Hinton, and Kenneth Johnson. I see y'all. What's up with it? That's the only people in the chat. In the other one, it was more people, but I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I don't know. Shit was tripping. Y'all don't judge me. The chat was tripping. But yeah, we back. But I guess we might as well go and talk about old Lillian. Old Lillian. So I'm gonna go to Fuller first, man. Fuller, what's your thoughts on Lillian White getting suspended by the WBC?
WC, it stands for We Be Crooks, but I'm glad they're on the case right now because, like, he had it coming with all the slick talk and stuff like that about whining about being the Mando, this, that, and the other. He had it coming. It's like you basically bite the hand that feeds you. First you cry, baby, about, oh, I should be the Mando. I should be in mandatory position. Oh, I'm going to take you to court and stuff like that. You do all that crying, and then you pop dirty. And not only do you pop dirty, but you use loaded wraps with unloaded gloves too to add like the icing on the cake. So I'm glad they're doing that, and I just hope they like pursue in doing that. You know, like it's not cool what he did. It's not cool at all. You know, um, I still think Wilder would beat him, like if he had all the juice in the world with this with the what you call it, adamantium boxing gloves. I still think Wilder would knock him smooth the hell out. But at the end of the day, this is better. Unless Wilder just really want to show people that, I can pluck this guy off even if he is like juiced up. I would like to see that too. Knock his head clear off. I wouldn't mind seeing. He's the only one I would want to see do that, though. That's the thing. I wouldn't want to see Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury's not capable of doing that. So, yeah, it needs to be done. And hopefully this will be a message to the British, doping agencies that they need to clean up their act, too. They need to, like, really rethink, like, what they consider a banned substance is, because it just doesn't fly over here. So that's just my thoughts on it. It is what it is.
Right on, real talk. So, hey, what show? Well, matter of fact, Showtime only got Wilder, Tank, and Russell. What's up with Kevin Stenhouse? BFTB, salute, my brother. He said, Kevin Stenhouse, so are you getting in on the panel tonight? BFTB, if you want on, I'll send you the link. What's up, fam? All right. He said, hey, let me hear your thoughts on it.
You talk about
Oh,
Dillian.
yeah, Lillian White, man.
What with it? I mean, he got popped again, and how long are they trying to suspend him for?
Oh,
Dillian White.
suspended by the WBC until further notice.
Oh, until damn. They ain't
Yeah,
even get
they ain't give him no time.
They gave Canelo time. They ain't even get this nigga the time.
Here, I'm gonna tell you, and you know what? I don't even blame him. But what's up with him, Mark Wonderly? Because here's the thing: if you'd have got busted and they knew everything what was going on before the fight, you'd have contacted him and did what you were supposed to do, Eddie Hearn. Then maybe he would have got a time limit. See now, you didn't tell him nothing. All you got is an A sample because you won't give them a B sample because a B sample is supposed to be provided by the fighter. Then you got Mr. Donato. Salute, my brother. I need some Texas cats to talk boxing with. What's up with it? Oh my, I know who that is. What's up with it, bro? That's Dre. But they didn't go to the WBC in a proper manner. Now the WBC told them if you want, or I ain't gonna say if you want it, in order for you to get your internship and everything, they need to be provided with everything, information, drug samples, all that. Oh, that ain't Dre. My bad. But they need all that information. Then they're gonna do an investigation, and until the investigation over with, ain't no telling what could happen. So you looking at you looking at a possibility of man, you looking at a possibility of him not even being ranked, period, at all. They already took him out the rankings and took his status for right now. They just for to do an investigation, and if they find that he was in the wrong doing, they fuck. Then you're looking at Oscar Rivas gonna be able to have a case, and I think he's already looking to have a case right now to sue everybody involved anyway.
Nah, I hear you. I mean, that's just, I just view it as, that's just crazy to me how they didn't give them no type of time frame or anything of that nature. I mean, I don't really care what happens to him. I don't really care about Dillian White. So whatever happens to him, happens to him. And he probably does deserve that even more because you was making a fuss about, people not looking out for you. The WBC didn't do this and do that for you. And then when they finally did something for you, you turned around and fucked up and you cheated again. Just like Lucas Brown talked about when y'all fought. So that's all I got to say about that.
And then that bullshit that they did with Eric Molina over there, like man, they whole situation look fucked up right now. As far as UCAD and the BBLC, all that bullshit, all that shit fucked up. What's good, Ronald Finkley? I see you. Yeah, all that shit is fucked up. So as far as Dillian White go, I did want to see him get starched. I want to see him get get knocked the fuck out, as they say, by our champ. But in all honesty, I'm glad he actually getting what he deserved. And I think it's only gonna get worse from here because more shit gonna come out. Because it ain't. I'm still trying to figure out how did you pass Vada but fail UCAD? Shouldn't Vada have caught that D ball? I'm just asking Fuller, because that make me wonder right there.
They didn't have water. They had the
What'd you say?
UK.
No, no. Vada did do some testing. UCAD didn't do all the testing. Vada did some of the testing too.
I don't remember. I heard that it was UCAD, and the
From what I
UCAD,
heard,
and they didn't release it. That's why they said the WBC was mad because they didn't release the B sample, and they didn't even tell them that Dillian White positive. UCAD didn't tell Vada that.
oh, so UCAD. I
Yeah,
see. I was.
yeah.
I don't know what.
Vada didn't do nothing wrong, man. Vada, if anything, they want to catch you because they
Yeah,
want
they
to. They
do.
like police. They want to show how good and effective that it worked. That's why Americans test the least positive in boxing. It's a fact because they so strict on us over here. You know what I mean? That's why I was trying to tell one of them ones. It's not even debatable. You could cheat over there in the UK easily. Out of competition, come on, man. I could be on some crazies. You can't do that in America. They giving you Olympic style drug testing. When you make it in the Olympics, you know what I mean? They randomly drug test you. They take your blood and your urine. So you could be inside a chick. They're gonna call your phone like, yeah, we're near you. We'll be there in a few minutes. We'll get ready to take your blood and your urine. And then they're gonna knock at your door. So you got to be ready for that. That can happen at any time. You know what I mean? In America, it's not like in the UK. You could plan it and structure it in the UK. That's the difference.
Okay. I see. It's just the whole and Mr. De Niro. The WBC had nothing to do with Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. That was all the WBA. The WBA really don't have nothing on
The,
drug testing. They don't because if you notice, there's so many. More people that hold the WBA belt has failed for steroids than any other belt. Am I lying, Quattro?
you're right, and that's due to. I was gonna say you're definitely right about that. That's due to them not being like in a coalition with like Vada or what I mean. They have certain things, but like USADA and all of that. But it's not you look. This is what people don't understand. You have unless you got bomb ass sponsor or promoter that's gonna pay for it, you know what I mean? You have to come out of pocket of your own money for this VADA and USADA drug test. Y'all know that, right? Like you have to pay for that in the fight. That's nobody. Eddie Hearn don't gotta pay for that. Al Heyman don't gotta pay for that. You know what I mean? You could try to put that in the contract, like you take this amount and this percentage out, and then you gonna put that in the You know, you can work out some shit like that. But I'm just saying, like you have to come out of that out of your pockets for the VADA and the USADA test. That's just like what happened with. That's the only reason why Billy Joe Saunders got tested. Actually, to be honest with you, Snack actually, Victor Conte was on, I hate to say it, on kind of Billy Joe Saunders' helmet to sign up for the VADA testing, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Victor Conte sponsored that and paid for that.
Yep.
That's why Billy Joe, and he said that. He says that in the video, Victor Conte. He paid for it, which I'm not mad at him for. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even, yeah, I'm just gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let you go for it. I mean, you know, Victor Conte. You know what I mean? Even though he knows how to scheme the system, he knows them niggas in the UK ain't advanced like how we are when it comes to that. I'm not saying the UK ain't advanced as us in other things, but when it comes to that aspect, you know what I mean, they not more advanced than us. So he kind of knew what to do with that, and it kind of made Victor Conte look good in a way because it made Billy Joe Saunders get popped, and it showed that Demetrius Andre taking his supplements, that shit that make you go for 3 hours. Mac, I still never forget what Mac said about Devin Haney. That shit still got me laughing. But yeah, yeah.
What was the name of that shit?
I don't even remember. If they say the name of it, I know which one it is. Though. I'll tell you that. I think it was the Z one. Shit, I don't know. He got so much shit that he's stuffing you. You like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Oh man, but yeah, man, it's just so much bullshit dealing with drugs, man. I just wish they found a way to get it all the way the fuck out of here, and they really need to make an example of somebody. If it's Dylan White, make an example. I don't care who it is. If it was Billy Joe Saunders, make an example of these hoes. For real, get it the fuck all the way out of here.
To answer your question about how the things that didn't come up in VADA and USADA, what could have happened is he could have just did a urine test and flushed that thing out. You know, like just doing a urine test. He could have put that in a contract that, oh, I don't want no blood tests. I just want urine tests, and then that could be a possibility too. You know, because usually most of the time you have a blood and a urine test if you do VADA and USADA, but he probably could have said something like, give me a piss test.
See, that wouldn't have worked for me. That wouldn't have worked for me. You have a right as the other fighter to say like, nah, I don't want to fight you.
It's obvious he was trying to hurt dude because you're in the hurt business. We know that. You know, we know it's the hurt business, but you were trying to put the dude out of commission because you can't you switched your gloves out. And your promoter knew you switched your gloves out. And your promoter didn't stop you from switching your gloves out. So that tells me the writing on the wall. That just basically tells me all I need to know of what your intentions were. And that you're just a dirty ass fighter. You know, and that you do resemble Birdie from Street Fighter, like you're a club bouncing ass nigga, basically. You know, that's so. Make an example. And I would ban him for like, honestly, I would ban him for life. He got caught twice already. You know, he didn't learn the first time, so you know, tough luck, real tough luck. you, as you said, you gotta make an example. And I think the example for him would be a lifetime ban.
Yeah, I think it should be a lifetime ban. I'm not lying. It should be. I like what Lawrence Williams said. The network should take out money from their deals with promoters to test every fighter fights on their network and apps. I
I mean,
agree.
I
Did
don't think
y'all? Did y'all?
that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Let that come out of a percentage of your paycheck if you have to. You know what I mean? For the automatic VADA and USADA testing. You know what I mean? I don't mind that. I think that's cool. But it gotta be blood and urine. It can't just be blood and then just urine. Nah, man, we taking both, nigga. Olympic style. That mean blood and urine, nigga. You know how they doing the amateurs. If you going in the Olympics, they gonna randomly test you, dummy.
I think all of it should be Olympic style, all the way around the board. Period. If you don't like needles, don't box. Mike Mark Wonderlick said,
Yeah,
"I think
real
Eddie
talk.
should be gone too." Facts.
Remember,
Eddie Hearn
Pacquiao
needs to be
used that.
gone.
Pacquiao used that though.
Eddie Hearn needs to be gone.
Pacquiao said
Now
he afraid of needles.
That's why I
it
said,
would be
shit, all of them got to go.
Got tattoos.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell
Now,
you like I tell everybody though.
not
That
no tattoos can say
bro,
that.
that's two different things. I wish people would. I don't like needles.
You're right. You know what? You're right. You're right. It is two different things, but still though,
Do you
the
know how many tattoos I got? I don't like needles.
I still don't think I still feel like you would still be able to take a needle if they told you to. Just
Oh,
because of the fact that you got
yeah.
tattooed. You could
Let,
will
let me give
yourself to do it.
let me give you an example. Have you ever had a spinal tap?
Nope.
All right, yeah. Don't tell me nothing about no needles. think
I,
you
it
think
sounds like
once it
something
go,
that you gotta put a needle in your back though.
yeah, it goes into your spine. They get fluid off of your spine. That shit fucking hurts. That's probably the most painful thing I've ever felt in my fucking life. That I think it's two needles in one, bro. No bullshit. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find this shit. I'm finna find this shit. This ain't no small ass needle. And I'm finna send it to you so you can see for yourself how big this goddamn needle is. Cause this bitch is not small. And there's two needles in one. Like that shit fucking hurts. Going into your goddamn spine. It's called a lumbar puncture.
Ron Finkley, I like how you thinking. I like how you thinking. He said
What do you say?
he said somebody gotta pay besides the fighters. That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a fact. I like how you thinking.
Look at Kenneth Johnson said they are painful as hell. Plus you have to be very still. Yeah, you can't move. Mark Wonderlick said, "Yeah, I had a spinal tap. That shit hurt." I'm
My
not
brother,
bullshit.
my dude Kenneth Johnson in the building.
Yeah, Kenneth Johnson in the building.
Yo, Kenneth Johnson, man. Come on, man. I'm about to turn pro, man. Get me illuminated, man.
Hey, look. Hey, Mr. De Niro said man, he said, don't post that needle. My sister had one in labor. He said, I'm gonna personally say,
Oh,
hey,
damn. Happening. Imagine you having a baby plus that. Damn.
Mac, are you on your? I mean, Ak, are you on your phone?
I'm on my computer, so if you text it, I can see it right on my phone.
All right, look,
Wait, where's my actually? Where did I put my?
here you go, and you can see that it's two needles in the one, and then you can see how big the needle is. Just send it to you. I just assisted on one about an hour ago. Yeah, man. Ooh, Mark Wonderlick said it hurt so bad that he passed out. That's why I said, bro, I'm telling you right now, I got tattoos all over my damn body. A tattoo is a razor blade that's going across the top of your skin with ink on it.
Yeah.
A damn needle is going inside of your epidermis and the skin hitting veins and hitting muscle tissue and shit. That shit is painful.
I ain't even going cat, man. That shit is that shit is kind of wild, champ.
You see how big that bitch is?
Nah, I ain't gonna even. The reason why I say that too is because and this shit didn't even come my phone because I left my phone. I ain't gonna front. I'm seeing this shit on my watch phone.
Yeah,
That shit still look. That's crazy.
yeah.
But you sucked it up, man.
What? Bro, I'm
You
gonna
suck.
tell you something. Let me tell you, I was 20. What was that? That was in 2007, 2008. So I was like 24, 25 when it happened. Bro, I'm a grown ass man. I was literally living with my chick. I went to the hospital. I called my mama to come up there because dog, she had to hold my hand while I was getting a spinal tap. Because when they showed me that needle, I'm saying, And I called my mama, had my mama come to the hospital so she could hold my hand because I knew me. Yeah, I'm not even bullshitting. That's bro, and it hurt, and it hurt. And I had to be still so I wouldn't be paralyzed. Think about being you're terrified and you taking that needle in your spine.
Um, at the same time, though, um, a lot of those steroids you have to use the needle though. That's the whole thing, you know. So it's like coming with the territory. You know, there's very rare cases where like you use like a pill or something like for a roid, or you use they put something in your tongue, like under your tongue, and that shit gets in, or they rub some kind of oil, like they rub it into you, literally. But most of the time, you're getting that shit in a needle, you know, like 9 times out of 10. So it's not that they're afraid of the needle; they're afraid of just the needle that will show what time it is. You know, that will lift the curtain up, basically. You know, that's the only needle they're afraid of.
Yeah, man, that shit right there is.
Yo, let me just say something real quick.
Yeah,
Yo, Kenneth Johnson, you the only dude I could play with like that though. When it comes to the illuminated stuff, I just got a thing where people that's in fraternities and sororities, I always make fun of them about that. And some people is cool about it, like how you are. Honestly, if I was in a fraternity, I would be like, and you made fun of something like me being Freemason and all of that shit, I would laugh about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't take it all serious like some of these other people be taking it. Like I really feel like they really down because they taking it serious and they look at me strange. Like this chick that I know, I was playing with her like that, and then there's this other girl that I was playing with, and she was cool about it, and then the other chick just wasn't cool about it. She's like, even if I was, I wouldn't tell you. I was like, okay.
Shakita said they give you that epidural when you having contractions. And then that's when Mr. Dead Air was up there talking about. He said, "Man, that needle had me leave the hospital and come back the next day after my nephew was born." Yeah, bro. Yeah. Let me tell y'all. You know the whole fucked up part about me getting that spinal tap. I went to the hospital because I was in I don't know. I had a summer cold, but it felt like I had the flu. My allergies was acting up so bad that I had to go to the hospital because I was in pain. They thought I had meningitis and wanted to test my. Hey, hold on, hey, take over real quick.
All right, I got you, Matt. Yeah, I got you. Nah, cause y'all always look out for me when my shit be pop. Let me get in the chat. Uh, Let me start from Mark Wonderlich. I had a spinal tap. Yup, hurts so much, Mister Dan Marino. But don't post the needle. My sister had one. Oh yeah, he already read that. All right. I just as oh yeah, he read that. Mark Wonderler said it hurt so bad I passed out. Shakita said the epidural is amazing, Shakita, but I hate needles. I have plenty of tattoos. Kenneth Johnson said act. He was laughing because of what I said about him putting me down with the Illuminati. Me and him always joke about that. If you notice that I got certain things with certain people in the chat, you know what I mean, that is also be in my chats that I joke with about certain things. Ron Finkley said, damn, I like what Ego said today. Uh, Dex Metherone, how do you say that? These names for these steroids be crazy. Was the Eric Molina test, is what Eric Molina tested for. Inflammation proposes. Shakita, long ass needle. Uh, Act, you need to see. Act, you will see one soon. Be strong for your lady. uh,
Yeah, you gonna see one soon, champ. I'm back. My bad. My bad.
nah, I was just holding you down, bro, till you was ready.
I know. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Shit. Matter of fact, since I got it pulled up, let me go ahead and So the WBC made a statement on the status of Dillian White. He says an A sample the UCAT collected from Dillian White in relations with his bout against Oscar Rivas yields an adverse finding. In light of that adverse finding and pending the outcome of the WBC's own investigation and adjudicatory process, the WBC is provisionally suspending the WBC recognition of Dillian White as WBC interim world heavyweight champion and mandatory challenger of the division. The WBC has notified Mr. White and his team of the WBC's suspension and that it will afford Mr. White the opportunity to present its position to the WBC at its investigation hearing, which will take place at a place and time to be announced in the near future. Throughout its investigation and hearing, the WBC will afford Mr. White and his team the opportunity to present any available information and material and any exculpatory evidence that might deem appropriate. That was per Mike Commager and Athletic. That was a statement that the WBC made. So WBC ain't playing no games right now. None.
They would have been a little bit more lenient with him, but like since he was like flapping his gums, they're like, oh well, since you're flapping your gums, we're just gonna make an example out of you, because
Honestly, I don't think so. Only reason I say that is the only reason I don't think they would have been more lenient is for the simple fact that they went ahead with the fight. If they would have called that fight off, I think they'd have been more lenient then.
yeah, yeah, most definitely. But yeah, they didn't call it off because you have to consider when the fight was happening. The fight happened when like two people already lost their lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it would have happened at another time, maybe they would have been like chiller. But it's just like the time period it happened. It's not a good time for it to happen. So he getting everything that he deserved, in my opinion.
Damn. That shit is just crazy. What did he say? Mark Warner said that is exactly what happened to me, Mac. They thought it was meningitis after a spinal tap. The hole didn't heal right, and I lost spinal fluid and I almost died. Damn. I'm glad you all right, champ. Yeah, they thought I had fucking meningitis and shit. Say, PK, I sent you a link, man. I want to holler at you about this weekend's festivities, man. We gotta talk about the UFC. I gotta chop it up with you about the UFC. If I need to send you another link, I will, champ, because I gotta talk. Man, I gotta talk to you about. I need to know about that Djokovic dude. Did he get his ass whooped? I hope he did. I wanted him to get his bitch ass whooped. And Cyborg calling out Nunez. We gotta chop it up. Real talk. But man, on on I'm gonna get off Dylan White for a second. I am gonna get off Dylan White for a second because I want to ask y'all opinion. Now I read this and I'm wondering if this is gonna be a good thing or it's gonna be a bad thing. Andrew Ruiz is wanting to lose weight and come in at about 250, 255 for the rematch with Anthony Joshua. And he was at 268 when they fought the first time, but he want to be more lean coming into this fight. What is your thoughts on it for him coming in about 250 or 255, which is roughly 15 to 20 pounds loss? Is it gonna hurt or help?
I mean, it depends on how he loses. Like if he loses like gradually, then it can help him. But if he loses like at one time, it can hurt him. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I don't know if he's trying to like maybe in this rematch he's trying to box him more or something, or show that he can box. So he wants to be a little bit more like I guess agile, mobile, so he can move around a little bit more. Maybe he wants to show he can box a little bit more. Uh, but I don't know if he has the right like kind of frame for that because of the simple fact he's kind of like his arms are kind of short. So this is why I'm saying that uh, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. Could be catch
But see,
22.
I will say that as far as his arm being short, if he lose weight of his upper torso, that'll actually, I'm sorry, that'll actually help his range of motion out as far as the upper body goes and with his arms. But he has to focus on those areas like chest, shoulder, the area right up under your arms, that part of the chest. He'd have to really focus on those areas.
Mac don't be telling nobody to work on the abs. He only one that had the abs.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't working on my abs to work on my abs. I don't care about having them. I don't want the stonewash abs. I just want a flat stomach. I don't care about the abs. I just want to lose this gut, champ. You know. But if he work on his abs, it's cool. To be honest with you, he should work on his core. His core should be the strongest part of his body. To be honest with you, and he need to work on his legs a lot. But if he gonna lose that weight the way he want, he needs to he needs to work on those target areas to lose the fat on. But my thing about him losing that weight is he hasn't fought that small. So is he gonna be good at fighting that size? Is it gonna help him or hurt him? He's so used to the weight that he's at. It might not be a good thing. Quattro. Think about
I hear you.
what's up with the scrapbook, man. Look, check this out. Everybody that's in my chat. I mean everybody. If you ain't subscribed to my brother Scrapbook Boxing, you need to go subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing right now. You can come back. I'm still gonna be here. I ain't going nowhere. But you need to go subscribe to my brother Scrapbook Boxing. Check out his history of the art of fisticuffs. This is a walking historian of boxing. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his videos because he everything that he drops be on point. I love what Scrapbook's doing over there. Man, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, please. I always love Scrapbook. Always. But what's your thoughts on it, Quattro? On him losing that weight? What's happening, Cali? You hear me, Quattro?
Who losing?
Ruiz.
Ruiz. I mean, I think that that's a good thing. I'm always an advocate of coming in lighter and being nimble and being quick. You know what I mean? I'm always an advocate for that. If you could be lighter and be quicker, I think that that might actually swing more in his favor even more this time. But I don't know. I heard AJ is really taking this fight seriously, and I heard he's working on some things. So we just gonna see how it builds up and it looks, and we're gonna take it from there. But I think that it could help Andy Ruiz be even quicker to add on to his quickness than that he already has. He already is quick.
Yeah, he is already quick. But what's your thought about him losing the weight and being more vulnerable to power shot?
That's not man. People,
I know. I'm just asking. I'm not saying it's
nah,
everybody because it has happened to some fighters.
nah, man. It
Everybody
ain't.
ain't the same.
It's not gonna make a difference with him because it's not like that. Only really happens when it's a major weight cut. You know what I mean? That's not a major weight cut like that. What he losing like 10, 11 pounds? You know?
15 to 20.
Yeah, that's not that much.
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
little
It's really not.
20's getting up there. But
Yeah.
you know, 12, 15, 10, I don't really
I
consider that.
honestly don't know what he's walking around at right now, but when he went into the last fight,
You
he
know
was
what? That's a
220.
good point. You brought up a good point right there. I don't know what you because that, you know what I mean, then what you walk around that, like me, you, Chris, and Manny was talking about, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? That matters. But, yeah, that's how I feel about it. I think it can only help him.
Yeah, what's up with it, Marlo? I see you in the building. Y'all know y'all gotta go subscribe to Marlo if y'all want that good that good boxing commentary. He gonna give it to you every time. Him and Trey X, man. Go check those brothers out. Ronald Finger said the one Deontay Wilder is going for the 10th consecutive title defense. Only 5 have did it. He will be number 6 when he faced Luis Ortiz. Bomb Squad Nation. Salute. Facts. Facts.
And it's a hard title defense.
Hell yeah. Hard then. I think don't I think once uh what is it after 12 title defenses only Joe Louis is the only one that done more as a heavyweight champion.
Nah. I think I forgot who did it. Freak. You got Scrap. No, Scrap. No, yo, Scrap. Who who
Yes,
who is he competing with again? It's not. I don't think it's Joe.
Joe Louis got the most. Ain't nobody got more title defenses than Joe
Nah,
Louis.
it's somebody. It's somebody else, man. I think it's somebody else.
What's up, PK? Hold on.
Max, salute, my dude. Appreciate the link, man.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
Salute to the usual suspects, man. What's going on? Full of Quattro, what's happening, man? But shit, man. Well, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to the mighty LDBC. What
Yeah.
what'd you want to cook on, man? What
What's
did you want to talk about UFC 240?
Hell yeah, I got to. All right. Number oh damn, Vladimir Klitschko. Ain't no way Vladimir Klitschko held more title defenses to because it got Joe Louis number 2, and that's who I'm thinking he had the most title defensive. And
Because Klitschko had to win his titles back. So
yeah,
I know it's not. I know it's not defenses in a row. I think that's Wilder. I know he's the longest active heavyweight champion, but let me check that real quick. But oh man, yeah, UFC 240 was fucking awesome, man. Well, it wasn't
yeah. Hey,
awesome.
you remember?
It wasn't awesome, but there were some awesome moments. And I'll tell you what, the Cyborg fight and the Max Holloway fight, those are both ass whoopings. Like, they weren't knockouts, but they were just one-sided fucking drubbings. Like, just getting the shit. Like credit to Frankie and Felicia Spencer for hanging tough, but they didn't really have a choice because they were getting it handed to them. But yeah, man.
Hey,
But
you remember that dude that damn near hit old boy in the face at the weigh-in, that Djokovic dude, whatever his name is. He got his ass.
yeah, okay, all right. Oh man, that fucking fight pissed me off, dude. Okay, so you're talking about Christoph Jocko, the
Yeah,
fucking
Jocko. That's his name.
yeah. Okay, so Jocko, for those that don't know, Christoph Jocko is this Polish fighter, right? He was this hot prospect when he came in the middleweight division. He put a couple wins together in a row, right? Then
Mhm.
they put him up against Uriah Hall, and he gets knocked the fuck out, right? They put him up against Hall. He gets knocked the fuck out. Then they put him up against Brad Tavares. And he gets knocked the fuck out again. So then it was kind of like, okay, we'll pump the brakes on Jocko. He goes in. He beats a no-name. But then they put him up against this guy, Marc-Andre Barriault, which was the fight that happened Saturday. Barriault's this French-Canadian dude. It was in Edmonton. That's where UFC 240 was. So he fights Barriault, who has had he only had one fight in the UFC before this. He barely fucking beat him, dude. Like, just barely. And then he's in the fucking he's in the octagon like windmilling and shit. Like, he just fucking like styled all over him. It's like, dude, you barely skated past that motherfucker. So yeah, Jocko, man, I just hate his fucking style of fighting, dude. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
But dude, Cyborg, man, Cyborg beat the shit out of Felicia Spencer, and
Well, remember I told you that was gonna happen.
yeah,
I can
dude.
look. I can look at that and see that was gonna happen.
Dude, see, I thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be a knockout, but Spencer is tough, but she's a big girl, man. She's definitely cuts down to 145, or is definitely doesn't have to cut much weight at all. But I mean, now the big thing is, okay, the Nunez rematch. That's what I want to see. I think that's what most people want to see. But it all depends on it's a big like negotiation situation right now with the UFC and Cyborg because their contract's almost up. Dana White has really been shitting all over. I want to give a shout out to Coach, man. Coach Sheldon Harrison, CSH Combat Sports in all caps. Giving Coach a plug there, but yeah, salute to the big homie. But he did a great video on Chris Cyborg, basically rolling up on Dana White, and it was great, man. If y'all haven't seen the video, she basically rolled up on him backstage and was like, she did the old like, when you shake somebody, like when you're trying to tell somebody something, you shake their hand, but you're making a point. Like, look, like, yeah, we're shaking hands, but you're gonna listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Like, she shook his hand and was like, I didn't duck that smoke with Amanda. You know that I didn't duck that rematch. So basically, Chris wants a public apology, and they're doing contract negotiations right now. It's like we see it in boxing, but now we're seeing it like in the UFC, and it's really really clear. So it all depends, man. If White plays ball and gives Chris the bag, because I think that fight will be huge, man. That Nunez rematch with Cyborg with the shit that already happened, like it'll be a huge fucking fight. And
Yeah, that's pay-per-view worthy.
absolutely, absolutely. So I think that's what everybody wants to see, and I hope that's what happens. But if it doesn't happen, then she'll probably go to Bellator.
I don't blame her. She'll get more money over there too.
Oh yeah, much more money, man. Scott Coker, if you're a big name, he'll treat you good, man. He'll hook you up. So someone like Cyborg, man, because Bellator actually, man, they don't have a bad women's division. So
they actually kind of their brand is growing.
it is the only like they're the only really like I mean some people will say one. I mean they're if you look overall, Bellator is the clear number 2 to the UFC. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what happens. I really want her to stay though. I really hope that Dana White would just pay her what the fuck she's worth, get her the fucking good contract, get her the rematch, and yeah, man, because everyone wants to see that shit, you know.
Yeah. What was you finna say?
Shout out to Mac because Mac made me do my research, you know. And Mac, what you wasn't far off, bro.
I said Joe Louis.
Nah, I said no, you wasn't right. I said you wasn't far off.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, just because I mean, he was second. First is
Look,
Klitschko.
no. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't go look at the most title defenses. Go look at the most consecutive heavyweight title defenses. Consecutive. I mean, never losing. Klitschko lost between them 20 defenses. Joe Louis has 25 consecutive title defenses.
Nah, actually, nah, he lost in he lost to what's the name, Max
I'm
Smell.
looking at it. I'm looking at it on Boxing Scene right now. Joe Louis has 25 consecutive. Larry Holmes has 20 consecutive. Waldemar Klitschko has 16 consecutive. Tommy Burns has 11. Muhammad Ali has 10. Lennox Lewis has 9. Mike Tyson has 9. Jack Johnson has 9. Wilder has 9.
I mean, if you want to look at it that way, I mean,
I'm looking at it from a consecutive standpoint. We're not talking about complete defenses. We was talking about the record for consecutive defenses as far as Wilder was about to do. That's why I said Joe Louis. Cause
I mean, then you right then.
I wasn't talking.
I mean,
But as far as total defenses, then
I mean,
Klitschko,
I ain't
Klitschko
gonna.
reigned for 10 years.
Nah, yeah, they said 12.
Huh?
It was 12.
12 years. Yeah, I know. Shit, that's a long ass time. Hell, shit. At that time, you should have at least 2 fights a year. Shit, at least. Hell yeah. Hey, did you hear the news about Jesse Vargas and Hyman McGill negotiating the fight though? I think Jesse Vargas is stupid, but okay. Scrapbook said correct. He said I have a Jack Dempsey photo from back in the day, bro. Huh. But who else we got? What fights coming up this weekend, PK, that we should be looking out for?
Okay, so this weekend, I will have a video coming in the next day or two, probably on Thursday afternoon. I'm gonna drop it, but the big one, the big fight is, and it's going down in Newark. It's I forget, I think it's UFC on ESPN 5 is the official like technical shit, but it's Robbie Lawler and Colby Covington. That's the fight this weekend. Um, it's an important fight because if Colby wins that fight, he's pretty much going to get the next crack at Usman. That's going to be the next fight. If Lawler wins, they'll probably try and stall that out. You know what I mean? Because right now, Kamaru Usman, who is the welterweight champion, he's hurt. He had to get like hernia surgery or something. I need to go check on that to get. I'm not always the best with the current like updates, but he's injured right now. So we don't really know. There's no like definitive like title challenger right now. It's supposed to be Colby, but you know Colby's so full of shit. He talks all this garbage, and then he fucking like he's like, I want my shot. I'm not gonna take anything but the shot. And then he's like, oh, I'll just take this Robbie Lawler fight. It's like, what, dude? Robbie Lawler is not toast. Robbie Lawler could go in there and beat the shit out of Covington, and then he'd be a fucking idiot if he loses this fight. He will be such a fucking dumbass. And he already kind of is a dumbass. But it's a good fight, dude. It really is. Like, it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's a good one, man. Like, Covington, like Colby Covington is a really like beast wrestler. He really is. But Lawler is a better striker. And Robbie, like, he's older, but he's still, man, he's still got that fire. So it's gonna be a good fight. It's definitely gonna be a good fight.
Right. I'm looking forward to it. Because we need something. The only thing we got this weekend is Chris Arreola and Adam Kownacki. And I want to ask y'all, who y'all got in that fight for this weekend?
Probably gonna say Areola. I'm gonna go with him. Adam Kownacki has been on the street lately. I don't know how to rate like the level of opposition that they last fought, because I think like Chris Arreola, he fought an unknown dude, and I think Adam Kownacki, he fought a more known dude. But I'm kind of leaning towards Chris Arreola. I think like just I think his dog is bigger. That's what it comes down to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kelly said he agreed with Arreola over Kownacki. Hey, what's your thoughts on it, PK?
Man,
what he said, Arreola?
Yeah.
My first instinct, right? Not even thinking about it, Kownacki. That's what I think he has momentum right now. I think he would. I think he would take care of Arreola, but it's tough to say, man. Like, it's not like either one of these guys are like a big like they're kind of on the same level, kind of. There's not really like a whole lot of tiers in heavyweight. It's kind of like it's the top tier, and then kind of fucking everybody else a little bit. But yeah, I would say Kownacki.
Hey, Lawrence, I'm a matter of fact, I'm gonna get to that next because me and Ack talked about that earlier. But Ack,
now, can I talk about this one real quick?
Yeah.
Callie, I love you to death, bro. I'm not trying to make this an East Coast versus West Coast thing, because that's what's happening right now. Because Arreola is from the West Coast, from LA, and Kownacki is from Brooklyn. But I gotta keep it real, bro. Man, listen, man. Chris Arreola, he about to get back in the build. It's Jeff Special. You know what I mean? Like, it's over for him, man. Over for him. Kownacki throw too many punches. And we know he ain't on steroids because he in the clean boxing testing. Unless he on snack. Unless he on that shit Haney on.
Callie, salute you, homie.
I'm even Ronald Finkley said, "Fuck out of here, Callie." Hey, yeah, Ronald Finkley, Clarissa Shields fight August 17th, and I'm really looking forward to that fight. No lie. I'm gonna say this. This might not be a popular opinion, cause I know it's a lot of people that like dude. Chris Arreola gets stopped by Adam Kownacki. He's gonna get stopped by the 7th, 8th round. Mark my word. If he gets past the 8th round, I would be surprised.
Talk to him, man.
Nothing against Chris Arreola as a fighter, because I actually like dude, but dude is old. Y'all gotta understand that. Chris Areola is old. Man, ain't he 40? He down to 40 if
Yeah,
he not. Chris Areola is old. Adam
bro.
Kownacki is
He was in
is a
the
young
last
boy.
night. He was in the last fight night young. So that's how you know he old. The last
He
fight
old.
night video game that came out, Chris Areola was in it with the short haircut. I remember I was a little kid.
You know, I remember. Let me see. Chris Areola done got knocked out by Wilder. Chris Areola done got knocked out by Bermain Stavern. Chris Areola got knocked out by Klitschko.
Oh yeah, facts.
So I'm just saying, y'all gotta understand that. I'm not saying that he's no he.
Anytime Mac is right, anytime he stepped up against somebody that was like B level and stuff like that, look, man, he lost. Mac got a point.
I'm
All
just
of
saying.
the people that he brought up.
He lost to Thomas Adam McMahon.
Yeah, you're right. So with that being said, I guess I would have to lean towards Kownacki if that's the
Yeah,
case.
get rid of your West Coast ways, brother.
Oh yeah, Lawrence, you're right. She did dislocate. I forgot it got rescheduled. And Lawrence said Areola's 38. I know he's old. I knew he was old. Who you got, Lawrence? Who you got? Bro,
Both of y'all fucking instigating, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Nah, it's just I forgot that dude's been battle tested and he failed those tests, you know. And
yeah.
this is in this battle that he's going into,
Matter
you
of fact,
know, it's not.
when he fought Travis Kaufman, was that what was? I'm trying to remember that
Yeah,
fight. Was that a win or a loss?
I
He
forgot.
fought Travis Kaufman.
Yeah, he fought Travis
Yeah,
Kaufman. I'm trying to
because the
remember.
last time I remember
Matter of
seeing,
fact, let me go to. I'm finna go to box ring. I remember they fought, but I can't remember. I think he lost that fight.
nah, because the last time I remember Travis Kaufman fighting was against
No, you
motherfucking
know what? It
Peace.
was a no contest. It was a no contest. I just pulled it up. No contest.
Oh, so they did fight. All right, I didn't
Yeah, I
know that.
remember. Yeah.
Someone got hit, like
But I
when
just,
they're
bro,
supposed to get hit.
I just don't. I
Like,
just can't.
yeah,
I personally can't see a scenario where Areola's gonna come out this fight. Kelly talk about Areola about knockout. Whew.
now you're right. Now that you look at it, because I mean, Kownacki's fresher, and I think Kownacki's been a little bit more difficult. So
I ain't
I
gonna
guess
lie,
I could give.
Kornacki, his pressure is crazy, man.
So yeah, you do got a point. You know,
Lawrence Williams. Lawrence Williams say he's rocking with Areola.
oh yeah,
Who?
He said he rock. Lawrence Williams say he rocking with Areola.
Of course he gonna say that. He near the West Coast too.
I thought Lawrence was on
Lawrence is
East Coast.
PA, man.
Oh, he East Coast?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
he
I thought
Philly.
Lawrence was in the West Coast. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, okay, my fault, champ.
He said Adam's style is perfect for him. Areola struggles with boxers and guys with range.
I
And I'm
mean,
rooting for him. Man,
Y'all gotta be kidding me. Y'all really think Chris Arreola could do something? I think he's bigger. Ain't he bigger and taller?
I'm
He,
gonna be honest with this one. I'm telling y'all, I think I'm gonna go bet with Vegas, and I'm betting the under because I guarantee you they're gonna have the over under set at 10 for this fight, and I'm betting the under because I think it's gonna be a stoppage, and I'm thinking it's gonna be Areola getting stopped. Nothing against Areola, but dog, he
you're right.
for one, if he get hit,
it shouldn't really surprise nobody if he gets stopped. If
Probably
his
not.
face get painted with a smile, you know what I mean? It shouldn't surprise y'all.
hey,
Because
Egg, you
like,
know what this remind me of?
because
This reminds me of when me and Egg picked Josh Warmington, and everybody was picking Carl Frampton.
Which
yeah,
I don't know why.
I, me neither.
Josh Warrington throws like
What
a
was you
lot of
saying?
punches.
That's how Adam Kornacki fight.
Josh Warrington throws like
And,
1,000
the funny thing
punches.
that Mac brings up with that, my fault not to cut you off, Fula, is Josh Warrington, I think, he was the bigger guy in that fight, actually.
Yeah, he was.
He actually was, for once. I'm so used to him.
Callie brought up a good point, which I'm for to use against you. Callie said Kawanaki blocks with his face. You right. And he did that with Charles Martin, but guess what? Charles Martin had power and couldn't knock him out. Charles Martin hit him with some mean shots, and he did not budge. Kawanaki was still throwing bombs on his ass.
How big? We got to pay attention to that. Matt got a good point for bringing that up. Look how big Charles Martin was compared to Adam Kornacki. Let's keep it real now. The size difference was crazy. You would have thought Adam Kornacki was motherfucking Charles Martin size.
I like that fight though. I like those fights like that, man. Like those, like kind of like trying to climb up the ladder and see who's kind of like the last man standing of the second tier. But it's Ariola does have more experience. He's been in there with better competition overall, but that's not. It is a factor, but it's not the only factor. It's I don't know, but it is a good fight. I mean, Ariola is tough. He's only really been knocked out by Wilder, Klitschko, and he got some.
And Bubman Severn the second time.
He got knocked out 3 times.
Yeah.
Come on, PK. You know what that means? That means a 65 on the test, champ.
Yeah, I'm leaning.
That's a 60. You barely passing. You just passed.
I'm definitely leaning towards Adam. But I like that fight though. I like matchups like that.
And I can't really even give Ariola a C. I can't give him a 65 on the test.
It's hard
y'all.
I'm
gonna tell y'all right now why y'all got a chance. Cause I was looking to see what was the over and under for the Ariola Kawanaki fight. They don't have it up yet, but they do got Anthony Yarde, Sergey Kovalev, and they got Sergey Kovalev winning that fight. So I suggest y'all go put y'all money on Anthony Yarde.
Oh shit!
And they still got Anthony Joshua over the fight right now, huh?
Yeah, you gotta show me how to do that. Yeah, I'm ready for that one. I'm ready for Anthony Yarde upset. Hell yeah, I'm ready for that.
Me too.
I'm like Canelo. I'm born ready.
How likely do you think that's going to happen, though? Like him upsetting? How likely do you have that happening?
Easily. This nigga's fucking humping girls on the airport, getting thrown off the airplane because girls is uncomfortable. He's sitting next to random girls, groping them, and then leaving and throwing money at them.
Kovalev don't care about nothing, dude. That motherfucker is wild. He's just such a fucking piece of shit. Like, he's such a scoundrel, dude. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. He's such like a just fucking. He's a scumbag, dude. Fucking Kovalev. He really doesn't give a shit about anything. He's one of those like. He's one of those like he does whatever the fuck he wants, and if you say anything to him, he'll just fucking punch you. Like he really does like roll like that, and he's so like disrespectful to women, dude. It's ridiculous.
This dude is a fucking Viking and a Pillinger. Okay, I don't like this guy. You know what I mean? He just like you follow a girl to her crib and beat her up, dude.
He's an animal, dude. He's just a fucking dirty animal. That's what Kovalev is.
You know what that's due to? That's due to him getting bullied and punked when he was in the amateur Russian system. How you get punked by younger dudes? I don't care if they 2 or 3 years younger than you. Like, how you getting punked? You younger than Bivol. I mean, you older, sorry, than Bivol in fucking Arthur Benaby. You older than both of them, and they was punky and sunny. Talk about your name was Noodle.
No,
he was really disrespecting him. See, Bivol didn't disrespect him like that. Bivol's a nice dude. He let his hands talk. Arthur Benaby was talking hot. He was the one spilling it all. Like, yeah, we used to call him Noodles. They only cared about me and Bivol, which is true.
Oh man,
Amateur,
funny, dude.
it's true. He's not lying about that. But as far as when they became pro, Kovalev does hold that. Whether they call what, it don't matter how Kovalev lost, he still is the more declarated champion. They still got more to prove.
That's funny though, dude. Just fucking lunching on Kovalev. Oh man.
Yeah. That's what he said. He said they called him Noodles. He said he's a bad guy now. They used to call him Noodles. That's what Benaby was saying. Benaby was talking crazy. See, Benaby was the type of nigga I would have grew up with, and I already know me and him would have already fought a million times. So it would have been nothing for me to knock him off early when we turned pro.
I'm just sitting here tripping, like thinking to myself, that's why everybody calling Kovalev out. I know something wrong with him.
If you was at 175, Mac, what champion would you fight right now?
Kovalev.
All right then. That's all. I like that when I ask people that question. Nobody ever let me down.
Well, because Kovalev is a guy that you really want to beat the shit out of, and he, of all.
But it's not even just that. He's the easiest one to beat for you to acquire a belt. In my judgment, I don't care if he got Buddy McGirt in his corner. Buddy McGirt can't help how he looks physically. Like, he looks old. You know how it's mad hard for older dudes to get a six-pack? He got that look to me now.
But I'm gonna be real honest with you though, champ. The only reason the reason I would go with Kovalev is two reasons. Because to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Vostok is the weakest champion at 175. But Kovalev he's old. Number one. Number two.
Go ahead.
Number two, his gas tank ain't that good. And three,
I agree with you.
I just don't like him. I can't stand him.
Okay, and I agree with the last two that you said. I didn't agree with everything, but I agree with the last two. I think that now you go after him because he's old and he's slowing down. You can say whatever you want. One thing Vostok does have, Vostok got a better chin. Vostok took a straight fucking bomb left in the 11th round against that Adonis Stevenson fight. He held on.
His chin. I bet you I break his rib cage.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like Kovalev is way weaker to the body than him.
I'm trying to break a rib cage.
I'm not saying you can't break his rib, but you're going to have a harder time breaking his ribs than Kovalev. Kovalev ribs, I feel like you're going to break way easier. You can just tell by how their stomachs look.
Yeah, and he's man. Ward.
Why you think he got stopped to the body?
Yeah, Ward fucked him up to the body.
Stopped by Alita Alvarez. Alita Alvarez set that up with a body shot.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I think if a later Alvarez, and it's no disrespect to a later Alvarez, but I think if he can stop them, then yeah, like
I don't care. Vostok got more grit and determination.
Vostok got pop too, man. Vostok can crack. I think Vostok. He's one of those, like, he does kind of like, he is kind of like straight up and down, just kind of moves in and out, but he does have pop. He is tough. But yeah, I mean, I feel like he's the most like mechanical of the champions, like him and between Beterbiev and Bivol and him. But yeah, I mean, I watch, dude, to be honest with you, I watch any of those shits. Kovalev versus any of those, as long as they just fucking fight each other, like that's all I really like want to see, is just get to fucking undisputed, however you can, man.
I think out of those Eastern Europeans, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I agree with you too, what you said towards the end. I don't agree that he got pop like that. That's what we be getting at him about. He don't really got power like that. Like, he's the Lomachenko of the 170.
Between Beterbiev and Bivol, but like he does have.
But what's the name has dynamite, I would say. As much, even though he be looking like shit sometimes, Beterbiev could come back.
Yeah.
and sleep you. He'll come back and he's mean looking. You know what I'm saying? Like he just got that intimidation factor, I feel like, about him. And he really like was coming at Kovalev. You gotta understand he's younger. He's the little bro. And he's coming at Kovalev crazy.
Oh, Beterbiev?
Yeah, but Turbiev is younger, a little bit younger. It ain't that much years, but they all around the same age, but they just like, you know what I mean, couple years, like Devin Haney and Tank and all and Shakur and all of them. Like,
Yeah, and he's
a couple years or maybe a year apart the most.
Beterbiev is Russian too. Vostok is Ukrainian.
Yeah, Ukrainian. Yeah, he's Ukrainian. I'm talking about as far as Kova. I mean, as far as the Russian group,
Yeah,
Kovalev,
because
Beterbiev, and Bivol, because they all from the same hood and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we know he was called Noodles.
What's up with the
Yeah,
boxing?
Beterbiev was in the hood with him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like Lawrence Williams said, Vostok got dropped by Tommy Kopinski.
He did, and he came back and knocked him out. He did. You're right. I remember that fight because that was the first fight I watched. And matter of fact, me and Fuller talked about it. I remember that night I was playing Spider-Man. You jumped on late. You and 503 jumped on late. Me and Fuller talked about it. He got dropped because he had a fight coming up. And I kept saying I never watched the fight with Beterbiev in it. I kept saying that. Y'all remember that. I kept saying I never watched him. Never watched. That was the first fight I watched. When I pulled up, I watched that fight. He got dropped. He came back and knocked him out.
Yeah. I think I'm just ready to see this York Kovalev fight because York gonna knock Kovalev bitch ass out. But before we close out, see, I was saving the juicy stuff for later because I know this was gonna be the talk. So we got Angel Garcia and Sean Porter both running their mouth. Angel Garcia said that Earl Spence Jr. hasn't been hit flush, and he questions his chin. And Sean Porter says Earl can't bang with him. He said he said the truth is a con job. Man, I'm so ready to see this hoe get knocked up. Nothing against Sean Porter. I'm calling you a hoe because of shit. I'm in Texas. After this fight, we can be back cool again. But right now, it's Texas versus Ohio, baby. Y'all know how it is. It's a Texas takeover. So, is this talking from? I really ain't worried about Angel Garcia because his son ain't gonna do shit. His son don't want to come fight Earl Spence. We've been trying to get that fight. He's scared. So ain't nobody worried about Angel. If you gonna keep talking, make the fight happen, champ. Instead of keep running your mouth and clout chasing. But as far as Sean Porter, it's his mouth writing a check, the ass can't cash, or is this talking that he's doing good for selling the fight?
He's selling the fight, but when Earl Spence was beside Sean, he said I predict the stoppage. Sean Porter didn't look like he was confident that oh, he got another thing coming. It looked like he kind of accepted that. Angel Garcia, he can yap all he wants, but at the end of the day, Earl Spence said he'll fight Danny Garcia, Even he said he'll fight him beltless, So,
Yeah.
Let him talk, but he got another thing coming come September 28th. I'll be in the building. Because at the end of the day, Earl Spence is already looking in shape.
Yeah.
Just me.
Peace out, Mark Wonderland.
I seen him in the spot in Jamaica with your boy Lennox Lewis. He said Lennox Lewis was like, "This is the man right here." And then later in the morning, Earl was running in the mountains. This nigga Earl is a dog, man. This nigga just, you know why I fuck with Earl? Because Earl one of the few boxers that inspired me. Not none of these other dudes, not Tank and I mean, Wilder inspires me too. I go for even Jerron Ennis when he be training sometimes. I go for just like certain dudes do that for me, and certain dudes just turn me completely off from the whole sport.
So what I'm saying is that he can say all that shit he wants, but he got another thing coming. You know, we know how Sean's gonna fight now that he's saying this, because he's not gonna outbox Earl. No way in hell he outboxes Earl. That shit's not gonna work, you know. So I mean, he's just making it worse for him because, you know, when Earl doesn't talk, he already said, you know, shout outs to Barbershop Conversation. He already said that he's just gonna go into the dungeon. You know what I mean? He said that. So when he goes into the dungeon, where Earl goes in the dungeon, he comes out all cut up and having 10 packs and stuff like that, you're in for a long night, man.
What's up?
Sean's
And he gonna have that 10-pack. He gonna have
What's
that
up,
10-pack.
Nostrils? I see Nostrils is in the building. I ain't seen Nostrils in a minute.
He working with Blu-ray. He gonna have that 10-pack again.
So everybody in the chat say he's selling the fight. And Callie said, I thought that was Earl's dad, not Lennox Lewis. Lawrence Williams say, I inspire you to act with all this boxing knowledge I got, laughing my ass off.
Nah, Lennox Lewis was in the beginning of the cold pugilism page. They show him and Earl dapping each other up in the beginning of it. I'll send it in the chat right now.
No, Callie just said that was Lennox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now Lennox, he be in Jamaica a lot. But I'm kind of still like questioning Lennox's commentating, man. Like sometimes I'll be like, man, what's
now? I be feeling like
you on, man.
I agree with you, but I go for, to me, out of all of them, he be more siding with the people I want him to side with. You know what I mean? I hate to say it. He be biased, but he be siding most of the time. I didn't say all of the time. Most of the time with the people that I
because, man, I just remember how like he was like, dang, like how the other dude though was just biased as hell. I'm like, damn, this dude really is sucking Mikey's nuts. I'm like when he went
talking about Joe Goosey. Talking about Joe Goosey.
He was like, oh, they would say, oh, what a left hand by Earl Spence. He would be like, well, it didn't hit. It hit glove mostly. It hit glove mostly. It didn't hit the whole. It didn't hit the whole. The whole. He said it didn't hit the whole. His face cleanly. I'm like, this nigga is a hater, bro. I'm like, this nigga really be hating.
Hey, PK, what's your thoughts?
I'll just keep it short and sweet. Angel and Danny Garcia are clout chasing. They're probably gonna end up fighting Manny Pacquiao. And as far as Sean Porter, yeah, I agree with Fool, man. We'll see what's up when him and Spence throw down, man. You know, it's man down for me. So Sean knows what he has coming. So yeah, that's what I think.
Right on. He said, indeed, Mr. Finkley Ennis is a great talent, one of my personal favorites. What's good? And what's up with Rashawn Williams? Nostrils, my nose is everywhere. I'm a very nosy person. Goddamn. Leonard Ellaby's nose. Quattro Cinco. Young Egg Reacher. What's your thoughts, champ? He's you on mute if you're talking, champ. Acting disappeared on me. All right, so I'm gonna get my piece. I think he's selling the fight, but I don't think he's doing a good job of it. Because the reason I say that is because don't nobody believe Sean Porter. He hasn't. I have never seen Sean Porter be a shit talker like that. Sean Porter is the nice guy. You know what I'm saying? And for him to running his mouth like this, it don't even look like. You know what I'm saying? It don't look right. I'm looking and I'm listening. Bro, this is not your forte. You know, uh, I think he's doing more of pissing his opponent off than selling the fight because he's not telling me that he's going to do anything. At least Keith Thurman had me semi believing that he had a chance. I still pick Manny Pacquiao, but he had me semi kind of even questioning did he have a chance. Sean Porter's not giving me that feeling. Iceberg nerd say he done crept up in this hole. What's going down, player? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all smash that like button in this bitch, chief. But yeah, he's not giving me that feeling. He's giving me that feeling like he gonna fuck around and get his ass knocked the fuck out. I know everybody talks about Sean Porter got a chin, bro. I think he's gonna get stopped. I truly believe Sean Porter's gonna get stopped in this fight. What's up, Kane?
Dude, who was saying that shit about Porter biting Spence's whole fucking ear off or something?
I forgot who that was.
Was
that LV? Or was that Coach?
I can't remember, man. It was cracking me up. Yeah, it's man.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
I can't remember.
I was originally like, you know, because I'm a big Spence fan, so I was originally like, oh yeah, man, Spence is gonna stop him, you know, pretty early. But I honestly, I think it's gonna be a good fight, and I think Porter is like one of the top welterweights. I think honestly, I know some people disagree with this, but I think he's the number 3 welterweight, behind Spence and Bud. But that's just me. But
No,
I do
he
think
is.
it'll be. I
His
can't see it
resume,
stopping.
his resume is testament to that. His WBC strap is testament to this.
Yeah, so I think I can see Spence getting a stoppage. I think it'll be a late stoppage. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards now. Like, you know, 10th, 11th round stoppage is what I see.
Yeah. Kane, what's up with him, my brother?
I think Spence is the more athletic fighter, though. I just think he's faster. People don't realize how Spence has like hand speed. That nigga got some fast hands. Man. I don't know what people are saying, oh, he's slow.
He do got some fast hands.
Exactly. And I'm like, he's anything but slow, nigga. I have to tell people that.
He'll throw them too. He'll throw those shits. He threw 1,000 punches.
Yeah.
He threw 1,000 punches versus Mikey.
Hell yeah.
I think Porter would be his toughest fight, but hold on. Iceberg Nerd said I used to think Porter would be Spence's toughest fight due to his style. But yeah, I don't know. His style is, to me, his style is tailor made for Spence. Inside fighting. And he's too short to fight on the outside. He can't. He can't even stick and move without getting hit.
And the thing is about Spence is with the jab, he likes to start with the jab pretty early. I mean, he throws that thing like before when the bell begins, he's already having that jab in your face. You know, it's no waiting. You know, the jab is already in your face. Like, you know, he's still doing the filling out process, but he already is throwing that jab in your face. So yeah, man. I
I
think
agree.
like it's not going to be an easy fight, but that shit's going to be a. I just can't wait, man. I just can't wait.
I agree.
I can't wait till
And
we get it.
one of them ones. Let me get your take on
Yeah,
it, my brother.
yeah, man. Sean Porter, Sean Porter, he's just the guy with the strap. You know, sometimes it's not. You know, sometimes people can acquire straps. He's just the guy with a strap. I think he's a B-level fighter. He's not a great boxer. He's not. And I think he should stick to what he's been doing, man. That NFL, WWE type stuff. You know, go back to doing that because it's got him this far so far. I don't think he can do anything against Errol. Um, I don't. I don't know if Errol's going to stop him, but I obviously won't be surprised if Errol does stop him.
I got him.
I think either way, Errol's going to win. I don't see any way that Sean Porter is going to beat Errol Spence. If put it this way, if Sean Porter beats Errol Spence,
It's
I
gonna
mean,
fuck up.
I just can't even see how that would happen.
It's gonna,
I'm looking at every
it's gonna fuck
possible
up the
angle.
whole boxing world.
Well, I want to say one thing though. This is what I want to say. Earl, for me, he rises to the occasion because he said that the reason why he fought Mikey Garcia like that is because people were talking too much. So he had to show him that he had to box, you know, that he knew how to box, that he knew how to be on his toes and stuff like that, that he had head movement, that he had those things. So now people are saying, well, you couldn't knock out a lighter Mikey Garcia. That's the talk in the boxing world. That's the talk amongst the decafs, right? So I think he's going to rise to the occasion and stop Sean Porter, who has never been stopped before. I think that's going to be one of his goals, like one of his prime objectives. And I think he will succeed in that, meeting that objective. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't.
100% honest, real quick. I don't think Earl should have fought Mikey like that. I think Earl should have kept that in his bag because he can use that at a later point, and he could have keep
But guess
fighting
what,
away.
though? But guess what, though? Not to cut you off, there's still more to that, though. That's the thing. There's more to that what he used. I mean, people don't know this, but Earl can switch hit. You know, people don't know because they don't see it and stuff like that. But there's more. There's layers to this guy, you know, and there's more that he can do that he hasn't shown yet. So, you know, maybe he'll come out fighting one of these fights, the speed, the angles, the combinations. Maybe you'll start calling him Spencer Chanko or something like that after one of his fights, you know.
Yeah, I know he got more in the tank. I do, but man, it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be a beautiful fight to see because I don't think nobody ready for it. Egg, are you there?
Yeah. Go ahead.
What was your thoughts on the whole? On Sean Porter and comments. Is he selling the fight or is he writing a check his ass can't cash?
See if I care.
Huh?
Yeah, my fault. I think it's gonna be a competitive fight. I think Earl being back with Blu-ray, that might be the slight difference though. And Earl stopping him probably. And I don't know, man. I gotta really watch and train it closely. of both of these brothers in the camp. I already started watching Earl in Jamaica, so hopefully I'm at the fight. I'm trying to make arrangements to really go to that fight, and if I go to that fight, I'm gonna try to link up with, of course, Fula, and Blue is gonna be out there, I think.
Shit, I've been thinking about it myself, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why people are thinking that Sean Porter is like bulletproof or something. Like this guy can't get laid out. Where is this coming from? I don't like. It kind of pisses me off, to be honest. Like people talking like Sean Porter can't get knocked out because he's never been laid down before or he's never been knocked out before.
Y'all
Anyone
can't
can
listen.
get,
Y'all can't listen to one. One is Jamaican, y'all. One is Jamaican. Y'all can't listen to one with this. He's Jamaican, so he's all he gonna take Spence side on this one. Maybe not when it come to Bud. Jamaican part of Canada.
Listen,
I'm messing with you.
having a ramping out that rascal business. That's right, going on. Yeah, man. Sean Porter can get laid out, man. I don't know why people are thinking that, oh, Sean Porter, like, I don't know. So, man, listen. But to be fair, though, I just had another thought. And in actual fact, I want to see how Spence deals with Bum Rush Porter. I want to see how he dissects and dismantles that.
I think he deals with that pretty well.
I just
Me
had an
personally.
aha moment about that. One thing Spence has not really shown that he may show in this fight is he may fight on the back foot. And when I say back foot, I mean back foot power shots, because he knows Sean Porter is coming in with he's coming in downset hut. That's how Sean Porter is coming in. So he may be like, okay, I got you, Playboy. And just just you know what I mean? Just step back, hit him with some big stuff, and then that'll be it, man. He'll be walking into that all night, man. For real. We may see that, you know what I mean?
And shit. With that being said, I'm finna get ready to close this one out. We've been on a good show today.
Let me go first, Mac. I gotta do something.
All right, man. Go ahead. Take care of your business, bro.
Oh man, appreciate it, man. Shout out to everybody that was on the panel. I can't wait for that Spencer Porter fight. That's probably the most entertaining fight. Excuse me. That's probably coming up. And hopefully I'm at that fight. I would really like to be in a whole nother state with it. A whole nother different coast with it. That mighty LDPT in the full berserker clan. It's your boy Ack Reacher. I never steer you wrong. Shout out to all my bros on the panel. I'm out.
All right, man. Fuller, let me get some last words, champ.
Yeah, thanks, man, for having me on. I appreciate it. It was a good little tap in. We'll continue on once another means of getting on the YouTube or broadcasting from a platform is found. The point that they're taking away Hangouts, it doesn't mean that they take away broadcasting. That there's still broadcasting available. Yeah, I'm just watching ESPN, and I don't know who the fighter is, but this guy just straight out hit him with a kick that sent this nigga to God. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm going to find out right now. Hakeem Dawodu. I never heard of him. I don't know who Hakeem Dawodu is, but I know he probably... Huh?
Yeah, Hakeem Dawodu. Yeah, I was. I'm glad you go ahead, Flula. But yeah,
Nah, go ahead and cook. Educate me, man.
bro. Oh man, so I didn't really know much about him either, but yeah, he had one of the best knockouts of the entire card, man. He was fighting this dude, this Japanese dude, Yoshinori Horie, and the dude was tough. Because Dawodu, he's got a kickboxing background, so dude can fucking strike, and he was just lighting this guy up, and fucking at the third round, they got in the tie clinch, and Dawodu just fucking drilled him with his knee to the body, and when dude pulled back, he threw this head kick, fucking knocked him out, man. It was awesome.
The only reason I know who that dude is because he beat Anderson Silva.
No. That's not Adesanya. This was a dude. This guy, he's had a couple.
It's not the same dude.
This dude he fought on the prelims of UFC 240. But yeah, Canadian.
Are you
Canadian
talking
guy.
about Adesanya Israel? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Nigerian. He's Nigerian living in Australia or New Zealand.
Yeah, in New Zealand. But yeah, Dawodu's Canadian. But yeah, man, it was a great win. Be on the lookout for him.
I thought I could have sworn I thought that's the dude that beat
Yeah, now Adesanya did beat Anderson Silva. That's but that's the guy Fula was talking about is a dude that fought this past weekend.
Okay,
I'm about to post this on my Instagram, man. That was a heck of a knockout. For real.
It was awesome, man. The finishing sequence was so sick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna see if he got a page, and he do. He definitely do.
Well, let me get some last words. One of them ones.
Yeah, man. Thanks for shooting the link. Big up everyone on the panel, the usual suspects. You know how we do. Big up Mr. Finkley, Mr. What? You know, man calls him Mr. Fink. Cause that's respect. You see it there? It's respect. When you call man Mr., that's respect. Mr. Finkley, Mr. Wonderlich, you know them way there. Man like GG. All the people that come through, man, and listen to the panel talking that boxing on a consistent basis. You know. Wookie Wook as well. Rashawn Williams. I haven't seen. I don't think I recall you, but yeah, big yourself up, man. Anyway, yeah, the other thing I was just going to say is they're getting rid of this Hangouts thing, so we set up a Discord thing where we can kind of stay in touch and we can do panels and stuff. So if anyone wants to join the Discord, I just put a little link in the chat. And yeah, you know, just in case if they take down one of my channels, at least it'll be easier for people to find out where, you know, what the new channel is and etc. So yeah, man, if anyone wants to join that, just let me know who you are when you come into the Discord, man, and I'll put you in the relevant channels. Anyway, big up Mac. I was gonna say Patrick, you know, PK, Fuller, everyone that came through, 503. It's your boy, one of them ones. I'm out there. Peace.
Peace. Man, PK, close me out, bro.
Mac, man, I really appreciate the link. Salute to all the usual suspects on the panel, man. The champ Quattro, one of them ones, Fula, everybody that came through in the chat, man. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Yeah, I will have a video coming later this week for this fight night in Newark with Colby and Robbie Lawler. But I do want to give one shout out. In addition to Hakeem Dawodu, Jeff Neal, man, brother Jeff Neal from Austin, Texas, man. He got one of the best knockouts on the main card of UFC 240. He knocked out Nico Price, and so I hope. Shout to Jeff Neal. I ate crow. I picked Nico Price, but Neal got the job done, man. And yeah, I hope he gets a good fight after this. But Mac, thanks again, man. I appreciate the link. Look forward to the next boxing conversation. And yes, salute to all the usual suspects. Salute to everybody and the mighty LDBC, man. Y'all can follow me on YouTube at PK Boxing and MMA. Thanks again, man. Peace, y'all.
Peace, man. I appreciate you for coming on. The next one might be on Skype. Well, I'm getting it together where I'm either gonna do Zoom or I'm gonna do Skype, but I'm gonna get it together. I like Discord, but I figured something out. One, and I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing. You'll see
Yeah,
it when I. All right, and man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Appreciate everybody coming through, fucking with me. I know I ain't been going live. Like I said, I'm in the process of moving, so it's like hard for me to do these lives and pack and get everything together too. But I got some big things coming. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. I'm actually working on a website. I am working on the Stay Ready Boxing website. I don't know if I'm gonna do Stay Ready Boxing or I'm gonna do Stay Ready Sports and Entertainment. But either way, it's right there. It's coming soon. Matter of fact, my website is coming soon like a mixtape. It might be ready Monday. I don't know yet, but the website is coming. I'm in the process of actually working with a developer, getting my website together. And once the website get put together, the app is coming next. So y'all just know it's going down like 10 toes and shoe soles around this bitch. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna keep y'all informed on everything I'm working on, every single aspect of Stay Ready Boxing. And man, y'all gonna be right there with me. But I appreciate everybody that been supporting me. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you can get the notifications every time I drop some fire ass content. And make sure you like, comment, and share my videos to all your social media platforms. And again, this is Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. One.